Okay. Ayubowan, very good morning to each and every one of you. It is my absolute pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to this inaugural ceremony of Slim Business and Professional English. Uh, Comes to you with the compliments of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, if I tell you very little about Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, which is the apex body for Sri Lankan marketing, and it has developed hundreds of thousands of professional marketers, and at the same time they have looked at the practical side of their development, and at the same time as well as much as the practicality of a marketer, now they have looked at the communication skills of them. So today we are starting this business and professional English program for the upcoming intake. And at the same time, the program is looking at the real world business scenarios and professional etiquette and the important elements of impactful corporate communication. Uh, so I'd like to once again extend a very warm welcome. Welcome to this very special event, and I'd like to invite a very special personality today to welcome the gathering. He is none other than Mr. Sadeepa Hirosh Abenayaka, Senior Manager, Business School Operations and Strategic Expansion, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Over to you, Mr. Abenayaka.
Good morning and thank you very much, Subodha. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed lecturers, dear students and friends of SLIM. It's a great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to the open day of Business and Professional English program here at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. At SLIM, we understand that communication is not just a skill, it is a tool for transformation in the modern workplace, whether you are climbing the corporate ladder, managing clients, or expanding your businesses. The adaptability to communicate clearly and confidently in English gives you a powerful advantage. The BPE program is designed with this purpose in mind to elevate your communication standards to meet the demands of today's fast-paced global professional environment. Today, we are honored to be joined by Ms. Kaushala Amarasekara, the General Manager, Brands, Communications and Loyalty at Hutch, who is also a proud member of SLIM and SLIM Executive Committee for 2025-2026. With over 19 years of experience in integrated marketing communication, Ms. Kaushala is a true example of how powerful language, branding, and leadership can intersect to create a lasting impact. We look forward to hear her thoughts, and we would like to welcome Ms. Kaushala Amarasekara. And also, we have with us Ms. Shanika Pereira Fonseca, a dedicated lecturer at SLIM who brings passion and commitment to nurturing confident communicators through our programs. And also, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate the presence and continuous support of several key individuals who plays an instrumental role in making these programs such as BPE a success. Ms. Mihirni Fonseca, General Manager, Business Development, Mr. Tivanta Vikramaratna, Head of Marketing, Ms. Sachindra Vijayaguna Ratna, Assistant Manager Marketing, Ms. Oshan Munasinghe, Executive Business Development, Ms. Manisha Divyanjali, Senior Executive, Slim Business School. And also, I would like to mention tireless efforts of these individuals' creativity and operational excellence help us to shape experiences like this. Further, I would like to extend our deepest appreciation to the leadership and management of SLIM, our President, Professor Jayant N. Devasiri, Vice President, Education and Research, Dr. Dilhan Jayatilaka, the Council of Management and the Executive Committee, our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Chamil Wickramasinghe, and all dedicated staff members, including the management. Before I conclude, let me give you all a brief introduction about SLIM, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. I will be sharing my screen. Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing is the national body for marketing in Sri Lanka. which is a national body for marketing in Sri Lanka for over 5 decades. And also it is incorporated by an act of parliament in 1980. And also it is working as a not-for-profit organization. And also our vision is to lead the nation's efforts towards economic prosperity. And our mission is to establish marketing as the driving force which enhances business and national value. So SRIM is governed by a council of management and an executive committee headed by a president, which is comprised with professionals from the marketers in the industry. And also SLIM has different affiliations. We have mentioned some of them: Chartered Institute of Marketing, Wrexham University, Certified Professional Marketer Asia, Chartered Management Institute, likewise. And also we do have different affiliations with Emerald Publishing, Credly, and etc. And also we have alliances with Asia Marketing Federation, Organization of Professional Association of Sri Lanka, the National Chamber of Commerce of Sri Lanka, and also Employers Federation of Ceylon, Federation of Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka. SLIM has main 6 pillars: education, training, membership, events, sustainability, and research. When it comes to education, SLIM provides different programs, certificate level programs, diploma, postgraduate, masters, specialized programs, and status qualifications. So you have the opportunity to explore other programs at SLIM as well. And also we provide corporate trainings for companies and also customized educational programs depending on the requirements of specific companies. And also we conduct public workshops as well. When it comes to membership, if you are a marketing professional, you have the opportunity to become a member, and you can grow your career along with SLIM and also do networking and to participate to different activities and events organized by SLIM. And I need to mention Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing is the body who is organizing major 6 national events. For example, SLIM People's Awards, SLIM Brand Excellence, National Sales Awards, FE Awards, SLIM's Meda, SLIM Digis, and also SLIM Brand Week. So we are the organizer. So we do these things to recognize and to appreciate the professionals in the industry of marketing, advertising, branding, and etc. And also we do have a sustainability scope as well. So we do different projects to empower women, such as Leading Leo, Liyaka Mahima, and also we do some programs to enhance the knowledge of students regarding entrepreneurship. And also we do have a program called Gamata Marketing, where we take knowledge of marketing to the rural areas. So we do different initiatives through our sustainability arm. And also we do have a research arm as well, where we cater to different companies and corporates as well as state institutions related to requirements of research. Right. Let me again, whether you are a student or a working professional or someone looking to sharpen your edge, SLIM is here to guide you, mentor you, and empower you. So once again, I would like to welcome each and every one of you, especially our valued students and also the key dignitaries. I would like to welcome you all. And thank you all for taking time with us to be here today. We appreciate your interest and commitment to professional and personal growth. So let's make today the beginning of something impactful. I would like to again call upon Mr. Subodha. Over to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Abhay. He's a senior manager, Slim Business School Operations and Strategic Expansion. Thank you very much for your comprehensive overview of Slim and at the same time for that brilliant welcome speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are moving on to our guest speaker's message, which will be delivered by Kaushala Amarasekara. But before I invite her to take over, I'd like to give her a brief introduction. So, Ms. Kaushala Amarasekara is a dynamic and accomplished business leader with nearly 2 decades of outstanding contribution across multiple industries. Currently, she serves as the General Manager Brand Communications and Loyalty at Hutch, Sri Lanka. Ms. Amarasekara brings with her over 19 years of experience in strategic brand management, digital marketing, customer loyalty, and corporate communications. Her impressive journey spans key sectors including telecommunications, her, her insurance, and energy, where she has consistently driven innovation, brand equity, and growth. Kaushala is a winner of the Global CEO Magazine's Top Business Women 2025 Award for the Marketing Excellence and CGMA Asia Pacific Professional Award 2024 for Digital Transformation. In 2017, she was honored with the title of Best Emerging Manager of the Year at the prestigious CMI Management Excellence Awards in Sri Lanka. She is an influential voice in Sri Lanka's marketing landscape. She currently serves as an executive committee member of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. She has also taken on significant leadership roles as project chair for Slim Brand Excellence 2025, Slim Digis 2024, and the globally acclaimed EFI Awards in 2023. Her contributions were further recognized when she was nominated among the top 8 sales and marketing professionals at the national level Vanithabi Mana Awards. From her early days as a management trainee at James Finlay PLC to her instrumental role in launching the Airtel brands in Sri Lanka, her strategic leadership at Janashakti Insurance, Laugh Lubricants, and Laugh Gas, Kaushala has consistently delivered results, leading local brands to stand tall among multinational giants. Academically, she holds a Master of Business from the University of Colombo, is an associate member of CIM UK, and a chartered global management accountant CGMA. She also holds a Bachelor of Business with double major in marketing and management, and she's a certified professional marketer and a practicing marketer in Sri Lanka. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcoming an exceptional professional, an inspiring lady, and a passionate advocate for marketing excellence. Kaushala, over to you.
Thank you so much, Subodha, for that very long and lengthy introduction. Good morning, everyone. And of course, it is a pleasure to be here with you today to speak about a topic that sits in the very heart of success in a modern workplace. So, let me start by sharing something personal. So English is obviously not my native language. We don't even speak English. We didn't speak English at home. We don't speak at the moment as well. Of course, even my primary language when I studied at St. Bridget's Convent was Sinhala. But it is after we start our secondary higher studies that we realize the importance of English. And then once we get into the professional world, from the interview itself, we realize that English is actually a very powerful tool in the modern workplace. So that is where we come to see people giving presentations. They are very formal in their emails. And then we realize that there's something common in the people who can actually speak up. They speak with confidence. And also, when they speak with confidence, their career progression is very, very sound. So, that's how I see the English language. But of course, it's not by any means to say that our primary language in Sri Lanka, we're very proud to have Sinhala, one of the most developed languages, as our primary language. But let's all get together and start using this global English language to develop our skills in the modern workplace, use that as a tool in the modern workplace. And so let's just talk about that today. So let me stress on something, three important things that I have come across in a workplace. So, some people are very scared of interviews. But I would ask all of you actually to take whatever the opportunity that comes your way to face these interviews. Because when you face interviews, when you apply for certain jobs, some people are very, very nervous. And when you face interviews, you get a lot of confidence. And that's like a moment where you can actually reflect your skills and your qualifications in a summary and actually put it out there to that interview panel. So that gives some sort of self-confidence and also a moment to develop yourself further. So that's one of the tips that I would say. And also when it comes to focus, there are few essential areas that we have to focus on using language in the professional um, workplace. That is that you have to have a very strong way to introduce yourself. So it's not only at the workplace, but anywhere. There are a few tips that I would like to share, which I have used. That is that you need to be very clear in your introduction and very concise and relevant. I have come across a lot of individuals who, especially being in the field of marketing, there are so many individuals who talk a lot about themselves. But we have to understand the psychology of the person we are talking to or the psychology of the consumer out there. People don't want to really hear a lot about what others have to say, but it's about what it means to them. So in this whole context, when we do a very powerful introduction, be it at a networking event or even when you are about to start a presentation, there's always the first impression that is made, which is very strong, and also people will remember you. So first, a very brief example which I am to share, there is a PWR approach, which is present, like who are you? And what is your current role and organization? So even at an interview, when you're asked, who are you? So can you tell me a little bit about yourself? There is a moment where a lot of people struggle at this point of view. And that's where I would say, be strong and you say what, if you have a summary of the work you have done, so the current work you do and a summary of the work you have done and the reason or why you're here. That would give you a strong introduction in terms of all what you need to share. So for example, if I am to introduce myself, thank you, but Subodh has already done a very long and a very comprehensive introduction. So I would say I'm Kaushala Amarasekara, the General Manager of Branding and Communication at Hutch, Sri Lanka. And I lead the digital marketing, loyalty, and also above the line communication at Hutch. And I'm particularly passionate about building meaningful brands and create consumer impact and customer impact. So I'm excited to connect with you today to explore how we can have a meaningful collaboration. That sort of an introduction will give you that essence for the other person also to remember you well. And also, I think all of you have joined this workshop on a Sunday. That shows that you have so much um, you have that intention to grow up in your career ladder, and you also have the need and that motivation. So congratulations on that. And that's the best start, I think, that you need to have. And then you can slowly build whatever the skills that's required, and of course the confidence that you need to rise in your professional careers. So also, another thing is when it comes to communication in an organization, this is an emotional and intelligent cue that I would like to share as an example of my professional life, how it has helped me to come to this stage. So, a lot of people sometimes think when you are extremely aggressive, when you go to fight out there, and that's when you show power. I would like to say that's not something which is entirely true. because sometimes it's the network that you have that will help you to progress in your career, right? So when you have a network and people will, your positions, whatever you do is temporarily, but it's the network that you build which will be your strongest asset. So in that light, always try to get things done with your abilities when it comes to talking, or you don't have to plead, but you are given a certain task. You don't need to like fight with the others, be extremely aggressive. Even if you're doing sales, yes, you have targets to achieve, but make sure you use your emotional intelligence, your empathy, and also to understand what the others go through and use that as a tool to connect with them. That's one of the key success factors, I would say, in my professional life that I have used and has worked strongly. And the other fact is on email communication. So emails, so I know that a lot of people use ChatGPT these days to draft their emails, so you wouldn't know sometimes the content can be strong, but even ChatGPT, you need to train ChatGPT to suit the way you talk. So sometimes when emails, I think emails are the backbone of communication, and especially in the corporate settings, we've seen emails that are way too long, unclear, and not professional. So first, your subject line has to be something very clear. It's not about just saying meeting or an update. Say it's the follow up meeting for a quarter two marketing proposal, or that it is a request for a budget approval for the next marketing campaign in August. So that's your specific that catches attention. And then when it comes to the greeting, as you all know, that if you are not like, okay, it can be a friend that you say hi and the name, but don't always start with a hi. It's always advised to start with dear and followed by the name or a good morning greeting. So when you are angry, they say in an organization, you have to always be careful in terms of what you type. Sometimes there can be a lot of requests that you get that are you think is unfair and that you cannot meet the deadlines. So if you're having some sort of an emotion where you think is not professional, if you want to say something or a reply to that email, you can type that email. After you type that email, don't press the send button. That's a tip. If you're angry, always keep it, close your computer, go for a 20-minute walk, go for a 20-minute break, or maybe come back to it after half an hour and then open again. And then you see, read it again in terms of what you have written, whether it's professional enough, whether it conveys the subject that you wanted to talk to that other person about, so that by any chance, when you show your emotions in a workplace, be it anger, especially, or be it frustration, that doesn't hold you as a very strong professional. It would be people will talk behind your back about the incident. People will take that incident and keep on talking about it, so that even the people, even if you move to another organization, they would still remember you as that person who got angry at that meeting and shouted and used, not suitable words. So that's one of the other tips that I must say, that when you are in a workplace, always have your professionalism and make sure that you do not show your emotions, such as anger and all that, in a non-professional way. So for an example, in emails, you have to say what exactly you're starting, because in Sinhala you say godak kali liyanawa කියලා, but people sometimes do not have that time, because especially these days, our attention span has reduced so much, especially in the new generations like the Gen Z. Their attention span is as a few seconds, actually. It's between like 4 to 5 seconds. We say even in a communication advertisement that we do, some people say if it is in digital media, always put out that call to action first, because it's necessary. Otherwise, we cannot grab the attention and keep the attention of a person. If they feel it's not relevant, they shut off. So it's a very important thing that you actually have your emails in a very concise, very professional way, There are many tools nowadays that we can use or learn the language. Courses such as this, which is offered by the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and you can obviously go and practice that with apps such as Duolingo, and then there is YouTube also there, and also even TikTok. So a lot of people say TikTok is about a dance platform or it's about something crazy, but if you get your algorithm right, where you actually seek knowledge, because most purchase decisions these days are made by searching on TikTok. At least 67% of the Gen Z use TikTok as a search platform. So go to TikTok and learn those corporate leaders or thought leaders, various sessions, whatever the subjects that you want to learn about, you can use the digital platform to sharpen your skills. Even if it is the reels on Instagram or the YouTube shorts, try, or if you have a free time, you can always um, probably like take about maybe half an hour per day to level up your skills, to sharpen your language. Because gone are the days that we have to buy a newspaper, because that's how I think our most of the baby boomers or the Gen X have learned English in the workplace, is by buying the magazines or reading the newspapers. That's how they had to do so much more. But I think for us these days, the knowledge is just few seconds away. It's just out there. So you can always make use of those opportunities to grow your skills and confidence. Then the other thing is, the most important thing is the meetings and the presentations. So your business English, I mean, when you start, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be purpose driven. It has to be a diplomatic language. Like what I said earlier, that when it comes to your professional life, people will remember you for who you are. So you have to use your words and your language in a very diplomatic way. I'll give you a few examples for this, right? If you have a suggestion at a meeting, you don't have to just say, jump in out there and, scream your decision or your suggestion out. You can always start by saying, may I suggest? Or or if you say you don't agree to a certain proposition that has come your way, maybe say, perhaps could we explore another option? Or if you want to, disagree in a very polite way, we can say, can we circle back to that later? It's also useful to use phrases such as, I see your point, but I'm wondering if, or you can say, that's a very interesting idea. However, another approach that we can use could be. So those are a few examples that I also personally use all the time when it comes to discussions. And also in terms of reports, presentations, always make sure that your grammar is perfect, because the moment you have a spelling error in a presentation, that kinds of shut people off. Like in brand presentations, when the logo is wrong, we always tend to be like thinking only about that. So there are certain things that you have to follow as such in order to have a strong personality in the meeting, or eventually you will be going to your own, like say whatever the job that you are in, boardrooms, or you will be strong entrepreneurs. So in whatever the professional path that you take, make sure that you have your emotional intelligence, empathy, all of that in a polite manner as a professional. Use the language as a tool. Always be proud of your native language. And I really like the way even Subodha, he started off by saying Ayubowan. That's one of the most strongest greetings in the world, where you wish the other person a long life. Even when I go to certain brand workshops or overseas, I start off by saying Ayubowan, because then everyone's curious as to why is she saying Ayubowan. And then when you explain what exactly it means, that's where you realize that it's so powerful. So start using English as a tool in your workplace. And also another thing I need to add is I've never used this. Like a lot of people, I know like a lot of guys can say words like tamuse, uba, bang, bolang, all of that. But in the professional setting, I don't know, as a female, I have never used that. I think that kind of demeans your character. So try always to use professional words. Good way to address each other. And so use your skills as a way to uh, expand, level up, and grow in your career. So thank you very much for the opportunity. I wish I could have like seen all of you so that I can actually connect better with you and maybe take questions as well. However, this is if you really need to know anything about, or if you need any professional tips in your career journey, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn or any of the social media platforms. Thanks again for the opportunity, and I wish you all the very best for a very strong professional life and strong career growth that will come often. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Kaushala Amarasekara. I think you gave us a lot of important tips on developing professional and sound communication. I mean, if you need to become a professional, especially in marketing, you should be able to communicate well. So that is the objective of developing or formulating slim business and professional English. So once again, thank you very much, Kaushala, for your comprehensive and thought-provoking speech. Having said that, we are moving on to our lecturer's message, which will be delivered by Ms. Shanika Pereira Fonseca. She is one of our eminent lecturers as well. But before she takes over, I'd like to give her an introduction. Ms. Shanika Pereira Fonseca, are you with us? I hope. Yes, she's, yeah. Right.
Hi,
Ms.
Subir. Yeah.
Shanika, yeah, right. Shanika is a seasoned HR strategist, a qualified attorney at law, and accomplished corporate, motivational, and leadership trainer, and a passionate visiting lecturer and a talented compeer and event host. Her career spans across key sectors in Sri Lanka's corporate landscape and academia, reflecting a deep commitment to empowering individuals and shaping future leaders. Her professional journey began at HNB Assurance PLC, where she joined as a management trainee in 2006, and within just 5 years rose to the position of human resource manager, a milestone marked by her receipt of the Chairman's Awards for Excellence in 2009. After nearly a decade in corporate HR, Shanika embraced the world of education, serving at Ave Maria Convent and later transitioning into lecturing roles at reputed institutions such as SLIM, BCI Campus, and the Employees Federation of Ceylon, where she continues to inspire and guide learners in business communication, HRM, law, and soft skills. In 2021, she returned to the corporate sector with renewed vigor, holding leadership positions in HR at Sadaharta Plantations, Hemas Hospitals, and MBSL Insurance. She holds a master's in business management HR from Cardiff Metropolitan University, a postgraduate diploma in education, and several other qualifications in psychology, labor law, and HRM. So without taking much of your time, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcoming Ms. Shanika Pereira Fonseca. Over to you, Shanika.
Hi,
Shanika,
Subodh.
hope
Yeah,
you,
thank you very
yes.
much for that introduction. I hope you can see the screen that I'm sharing.
Yes, we can see it very well, Shanika. Thank you.
Right. Okay. All right, everyone. I hope everybody can hear me and see the screen as well. So welcome to the journey of business and professional English. I was listening to the keynote speech as well, the guest speaker, uh, who quite nicely elaborated on the importance of learning this language and the applicability of the same in corporate world in very practical contexts. So let me start with this little thought. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. So congratulations to all of you who have joined the platform with the decision to try out not something that you don't know, probably something that you already have within you, but to sharpen on what you already have so that you can easily climb up the career ladder. So with that thought, why do we need to be fluent in English is something that I don't have to be harping on, having had listened to the guest speaker. Plus, I'm sure all of you who have joined the platform already have an idea as to why we really need to sharpen up our skills on this language. So just a quick one on this. We all knew that English is an international common language, and that's a common tongue that connects the world today. None of us can operate as an island anymore. We connect with the world in everything, basically anything and everything that we do. So this is the international common tongue that is still being used all over the world, and it gives us an edge over the others if we are fluent enough to, build a rapport with people using this language. It's essential if you want to work in international business or commerce, of course, connects back to the same point again. It's like whatever the trade that you are in, whatever the profession that you're in, whatever the industry it is, it connects with the world, and it's about international business, commerce, whatever that we are engaged in. So for us to thrive in whatever chosen career, it's very important that we sharpen up ourselves in this language. It's a language of academia as well. Yes, of course, we can do a lot of studies in our own mother tongue that we all love so much, um, with all due regards to our mother tongue. But when it comes to pursuing a lot of higher studies, most of those courses are offered in English, and the lectures are done by sometimes international lecturers. You've got to join some international platforms, move with colleagues from the international arena. So once again, it becomes handy there as well. It gives you access to a wealth of written media, online and printed. Once again, giving due regards to the mother tongue, of course, all these is available in our mother tongue too, but most of the research papers, reports, and some of the latest updates in many professions, they come up on all those platforms in English. So for us to be equipped and updated and to be ready for the next step in our career, it's very important that we master this language well. It comes in handy when traveling. This is no secret to any of us. If we travel for leisure, even if we travel for business, whatever it is, whatever the purpose is, if you're traveling around the world, of course, this language will certainly be such a great weapon, such a great help for us to get the maximum out of the tour that we do around the world. It boosts your personality and offers you more development opportunities in terms of this. I heard the guest speaker giving you a lot of wonderful and very practical tips on using the language in the best possible way, using AI and fine-tuning the language that we use in written as well as verbal context, using the best phrases. All this is not rocket science, as she very well elaborated. As long as you have mastered the language and you have that confidence in you, it's about that confidence factor that you need to bring forward most of the times. Most of you on this platform also, I'm sure, might be quite all right in your language, but probably might have to sharpen up on the confidence part of it. So let's do that through this program. It's essential for us to depict the true identity of Sri Lankans to the world. This was also very well touched upon by the guest speaker, and also as we heard the compere started with our own greeting, which we are very proud of. So for us to take our identity to the world, we need to be well equipped in this language, because otherwise we will not be able to talk about our things in international arenas. We can very proudly talk about our own identity, our own things in front of the world if we are equipped with this language. So a quick one on objectives of this program. So as you might already know, and also in just a while, an official from the institute itself will elaborate very well on this part. But as your lecturer, representing all the lecturers of this program, let me quickly give you a little glimpse on this. So this program will be conducted over a period of 12 weeks, 48 hours in all, with the objective of equipping all of you to socialize and network with greater confidence, work successfully in a cross-cultural environment, expand your professional vocabulary. We are focusing heavily on the vocabulary building part of it as well, because it's part of mastering the language. The more words you know, the more fluency you will feel within you, and that will definitely boost your confidence as well. Improve your understanding of grammar, handle written communications more professionally. This was talked about earlier also by the speaker. Yes, you can write in so many different ways. You can write the same message in a disastrous manner as well as in the most constructive manner. So the end results will all depend on how you actually handle your language. So, we'll be touching upon a few of these aspects as well as we progress in this program. Express themselves in English with greater fluency, accuracy, and confidence. Handle themselves or yourselves in English in a variety of business contexts which you come across, whether it's a fellowship, whether it's an interview, a discussion, a customer meeting, or representing your company at a forum. It can be various things. So a few key focus areas of this program would be on speaking for sure. So we invite all of you, whether you join online or on-site lectures, please speak up. It's your opportunity to sharpen up on your skills, everyone. So everybody who's participating in the program are going to just focus on their own skill development. So please, let's make the best use of the opportunity given to you when you're asked to speak up. Let's speak up the way we can, of course. And we are here to help you guys out, to correct any mistakes that would come up in a way that is not going to be insulting to you, in a way that will be very professional. And we'll be focusing on grammar, professional writing. These would be some of the key focus areas. And the methodology that we would be using would be definitely, we'll be touching on all these 4 skills: reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills through different activities like role plays, discussion points, and other many interactive sessions using grammar, vocabulary, and all that. So why I'm showing all these to you now is to invite all of you to make the best use of the opportunities that will be given to all of you guys as the lectures progress. To come forward, to speak up. It's all right. You can make mistakes. This is a learning forum. We are here to help you out. All your colleagues will be there to help you out. We create that environment within the classroom, whether it's online or on-site lectures, so that nobody will be judging any of you but themselves only, giving it the best shot to improve your own selves. Public speaking and presentations is also one of the core areas that we will be focusing on. So grab the opportunity when you're given this. So a quick one, unit outline. I'm not going to show you all the units here, but there would be 8 units focusing on 8 different areas, specifically picking topics from the corporate world, from corporate contexts that would be relevant to you back at work. So what is expected from you? Nothing much. Your regular attendance, unless it's, an unavoidable situation, because it's going to be just 12 lectures, not like, an year-long course or 2 years course or anything like that. It's actually a short program. So let's try our best to attend lectures as much as possible, unless it's a really, really unavoidable incident. and punctuality. Of course, yes, we are very particular about punctuality. Having said this, we do understand if you have an official commitment on a day of a lecture where you will have to attend the lecture a bit late or maybe have to exit a bit late, keep us informed. We do understand. On all the other days, let's try to be punctual. And also interact and join the discussions. Let's be as interactive as possible because that's what is going to give you the best out of this program. Set goals. This is very important as well, everybody, because as I mentioned, this is not a very long program. It's catering to your quick requirements, and we live in an era where we need to get things done or things fixed fast. Let's give it a try. You can do it. If you really want to achieve something, you can really do it, isn't it? So let's set goals before joining the program. You know where you stand today. You are the best judge of your abilities and skills as of today. So just set a few goals. Okay, within the next, 2 weeks, within the next month, within the next 1.5 months, within the next 2 months, 2.5 months, 3 months, by the end of this program, where would I see myself? What do I want to achieve in terms of writing skills, speaking skills, understanding what others speak, fine-tuning the language usage, vocabulary? Think in terms of all these and set a few goals for yourselves so that you know where you're heading. People with goals succeed because they know where they're going, right? This was said by Earl Nightingale, and that this is very true. So let's set a few goals, everyone. So come with the right attitude to sharpen up on your skills and the right enthusiasm and the determination to give it your best shot. And I, on behalf of all the lecturers and the Institute, promise all of you that we would definitely give all this from our end as well. We will give our best shot to sharpen up on your skills to the maximum level possible as long as you contribute. It's a 50-50 process. It's a learning, teaching process. Okay. Rather than teaching learning process, your learning should come first. Your enthusiasm, determination, your right attitude, your goal orientedness should come into play so that we will be able to give it our best shot to help you guys reach where you want to reach. So let me wind up with this thought of Michael Jordan, everyone. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. See, when you come across an obstacle, you have not only just one option, you have many options. So as you progress in this program as well, you will come across a lot of excuses, a lot of obstacles which will stop you from taking part. At least try to take part halfway through. If you have a meeting coming up, take part in the meeting because it's unavoidable if it's official, but then take part in the lesson afterwards. Don't let any obstacles stop you because when we start on something, usually that's the case, isn't it? Just think over. There are so many obstacles that will pop up and block our way, but don't give in. We will find out different options to work around all these obstacles and try to achieve what we want to achieve through this program. So thank you, everyone. Good luck. And we hope to see all of you online and on site at lectures, very enthusiastically participating in these and achieving the goals that you have set for yourselves. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Shanika Pereira Fonseca, for that comprehensive overview of the program, and your thoughts were very encouraging. Thank you very much for sharing your insights and thoughts. So having said that, we are moving on to the program brief, which will be done by Ms. Manisha Divyanjali, Senior Executive, Slim Business School. Manisha, over to you.
Thank you very much, Subodha. Let me share my screen first. Hope you all can see it clearly. Can you please confirm it?
Yes, Manisha, we can see
it. Yes.
Thank you very much. So, good morning, everyone. On behalf of Slim Business Schools, Again, I would like to welcome you all to the inauguration of Business and Professional English program. If I introduce myself again, I am Manisha Devyanjali, the course coordinator of Business and Professional English program at Slim Business School, Colombo. With that, let's move to talk about BPE. BPE, Business and Professional English. This program will be conducted for a period of 3 months. It will target to provide competencies in the areas of writing, speaking, and listening skills. So you can see this is the program outline of BPE. In there, we start our course saying hello and introduction. After that, so we step by step we move forward with socializing, telephoning, exchanging information, arranging meetings, presentations, business letters, and report writing as well. So in BPE, when it comes to the program components, we have two types of program components, such as workbook and classroom activities. In there, when it comes to BPE workbook, you can see this is an image of your workbook. So in there, we provide your workbook as a soft copy as well as a printed document. So when it comes to printed document of your workbook, in order to collect this printed document, you need to visit those Slim Business schools, but not now. So we will share you the communication by including the dates, time. You need to visit to Slim Business schools in order to collect this workbook, as well as what are the documents you need to bring when you come into collect your workbook from Slim Business schools. Okay, we will share the necessary guidelines in future related to that. When it comes to the classroom activities, there the classwork comprises lectures, group works, interactive sessions, discussions, and presentations. Not only that, in there we focus on speaking, listening, grammar use, and confidence to use language as well. Okay, now we can see this is the evaluation criteria related to BPE. The evaluation criteria of this program will consist with 3 methods, such as oral examination, written examination, and attendance. When it comes to attendance, the most important thing is in BPE, we strictly monitor and we highly consider attendance of these BPE students. Therefore, attending for every class is really, really important. And the dates related to your oral examination, written examinations will be communicated in future. Okay, after that, this is about registration. So after done your registration with Slim, you will be received a registration number. It means Slim registration number. So you need to this registration number correctly in attending your classes. The reason for that is we highly monitor. As I said earlier, I will strictly monitor your attendance. Therefore, you need to use your student registration number correctly in attending classes, as well as you need to use your student registration number correctly in submitting your assignment, in participating in your examinations. Not only that, finally, you have to use it correctly in collecting your certificates as well. Okay, after that, after your registration process, you will receive a class card as well. You need to collect that class card also from Slim Business Schools. After receiving that class card, you need to bring that class card in collecting your workbook as well. Workbook means it's printed document. When you come in to collect your printed document of your workbook, you need to bring your class card as well. After that, with the commencement of classes, we provide you the LMS access. LMS access means Slim Learning Management System actually. So you will receive LMS access with your own profile in there. After receiving access for the LMS, you need to submit registration documents to the LMS portal. You need to submit a soft copy of your national identity card as well as a photograph of the student as well. You can see this is the interface of Slim Learning Management System. It means LMS portal. So don't worry about that. We will share the step-by-step guidelines, how to log into the LMS, how to create your own profile in there, as well as how to submit the documents to the LMS in future. Okay, next, this is about class commencement. In PPE, we have two types of classes, such as we have two types of batches actually, physical batch and online batch. When it comes to BPE online batch, BPE online classes will be commenced on 9th August 2025. In there, this is related to Slim Business School Colombo actually. So when it comes to the physical classes in there, you have classes in every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. When it comes to BPE online classes will be commenced on 10th August 2025. In there, you have classes in every Sunday from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So you can select one class type based on your preference, but at the registration point. Okay, so we will share the necessary, means relevant class schedules with you prior to the class commencement via emails. Next, this is about communication. So related to Slim Business School, students who hope to register at Slim Business School for BPE course, please contact Mr. Oshan Munasinghe. You can contact him via this contact number 071 149 5116. Not only that, you can contact him via emails as well. His email address is oshan.m@slim.ac.lk. So students who have registered at Slim Business School Colombo for BPE course, you can contact me. I'm your course coordinator. So please contact me. Don't hesitate to contact me related to any course related matter. I'm ready to help you. Therefore, please contact me via this contact number, 07032344411. So you can contact me through emails as well. My email address is manisha.d@slim.ac.lk. When it comes to Slim Business School, Kandy, you can contact Miss Malisha Kaumadi via this contact number 070-191-8073. Not only that, you can contact her through emails as well. Her email address is malisha.p@slim.ac.lk. Okay. Now I hope that you all have a good knowledge related to BPE course content and other things. With that, eventually, I would like to thank you all for paying attention on my presentation. Thank you very much and wish you all the very best, as well as hope to work with you all in future. Thank you very much. Over to you, Subodha.
Thank you very much, Manisha, for that comprehensive program brief. With that, I think we have come to the conclusion of today's inauguration. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. But I need to make a very special note. We'd like to thank our guest speaker, Ms. Kaushala Amarasekara. Thank you, Kaushala, for joining us and supporting us in numerous ways. And you were actually sharing your thoughts, your ideas generously. So thank you very much for that. And thank you very much again, Ms. Shanika Pereira Fonseca, for sharing your thoughts and very comprehensive presentation on business and professional English. And the participants, thank you very much. And we understand without your presence, this event or the inauguration wouldn't have become a success. it was a very successful event because of your participation online. So having said that, once again, thank you very much and wish you a very successful marketing journey with the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So good luck and thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.